Greetings from beautiful Missoula, Montana. My name is Judy Wright, and so many times people will ask me, hey, what's a writer and a family educator doing with a logo like an artichoke from Montana? I'd like to tell you the story. My daughter suggested many years ago that the families that I work with, families that are just like yours and mine, are very much like an artichoke. We're all closed off, we have our little prickly edges. We don't especially make it easy for people to get into the real heart. The only two ways you can really open and enjoy an artichoke or another person is through warmth and with patience. So when we are working with people, we need to know that it's not an overnight thing. It's something that takes some time. The other thing that made the artichoke very special to me was that as a young military family living in California, we had moved into a house where someone in the past had planted artichokes. And it takes 2 years for these vegetables to flower. And so it was a great teaching moment for us to recognize that even if you never see the fruits of your labor, you plant kindness anyway. Then the next thing that I use the artichoke for as a teaching moment, and my tagline is Auntie Artichoke, the storytelling trainer, is that many times when I'm teaching a class, and if there were 100 people there, I would say, how many of you are familiar with artichokes? How many of you eat them? And maybe 10 out of 100 will hold their arms up, unless it is in California, and then we have a whole bunch more. But otherwise, they say, when I say, why don't you buy artichokes? I get answers like, because my family's never eaten artichokes, because that's just not something that I'm used to. I don't know how to cook them. I don't know what to do with them. I'm on a limited budget. What if I make a mistake? What if I buy them and I don't like them? And what I tell them is that what they're learning at seminars and reading books and talking to mentors is very much like that. And they come from a world of apples, where apples is the way that has always been done in their family. So they like apples. They know apples. Sometimes apples are wormy, sometimes they're mushy, but pretty consistently they know how to count on apples. And sometimes that little gap is even more narrow. They will say, well, in our family, we only eat red delicious apples. And what I'm telling you and what I tell them is there's a whole world out there of things to try. And it doesn't mean that you have to skip apples. It just means that there are other things that are open that will enhance and empower your life to reach your fulfillment. And part of that is being open. That means that you are able to hear what other people are giving you. You're able to resonate with the message that you receive. So it's my hope that you will join us at artichokepress.com for some of our many books and the offerings that we have. We also have a blog called askannieartichoke.com. Love to have you come there, and as my gift for having sat through this video, I would like to give you an ebook on verbal and nonverbal communication called useencouragingwords.com. So that's www.useencouragingwords.com. That's a way to use encouraging words to motivate those around you to positive change and to open your hearts. Thanks, and have a great day wherever you are.